So Andy, we've just seen you hit a 180.
Yep.
How can you tell our viewers how to hit a 180?
Yeah, so for me, I'm looking at trying to put my darts, because my darts pitch up, I'm trying to put my darts in the top of the treble so that when I get to the third dart, I can just give it that little bit extra and it can go in off the barrel as well as just hitting the 20.
So the first thing is understand your own darts. Understand how they enter the board. For me, my dart's going a little bit flatter, Andy's stand up. So for me, I'm going to want to build from the bottom of the treble and stack up where you want to come down underneath.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And like I say, you know, if you do put two and they're looking like they might fall out, you might want to switch, but if you're desperate for that 180, maybe move across and aim for the open bed. Don't try and force it in, because you might end up with a dropout.
So the key thing to remember here is, first of all, understand your darts, but now I'm going to give you a little practice drill that you can use to try and improve that 180 hitting. A lot of people tend to miss on dart number 3. There is a big difference. The first dart, I've got a nice big wide open target, nothing in the way. Now as I put 2 darts in, the treble 20 is not that big. There's not a lot of space in there. We fill that up with tungsten, we've got flights in the way, it can get a little bit tricky. So try this tip at home. So what we're going to do, we're going to practice playing into traffic. So what I'm going to do for my darts is I'm going to put them down towards the bottom end of the bed so that I can come in and play over the top.
Okay, yeah, and for me, I'm going to put them into the top of the bed here, because that's how my darts land, and practice coming in underneath.
So, absolute rock solid genuine. That took us about 10 minutes to get the 180 you saw at the start of the video, and then soon as we put that traffic in, first 3 darts, I managed to get 3 treble 20s.
Yeah, it was almost like a comfort blanket, wasn't it? It was like kind of, wow, the target's huge now. And that's really what we're saying here, isn't it? Once you've got those first 2 in, how many people do we talk to and they say, the third one always goes wrong, it goes too low or too high, and this is what you do about it.
Just learn how to play with your equipment. That's a perfect scenario. That's where we've got the darts exactly where we want them. But the darts will always land in the same sort of way once you're comfortable with your throw. So it's about understanding how your darts work and then learning how to play into traffic in order to not get those deflections and either to build or to come underneath.
Yeah, and in conclusion then, going forward, once you've practiced with that traffic, then you shouldn't be thinking about that third dart anymore. You know that you can put it in there because you've practiced it.
So get that third dart right, you'll hit plenty more 180s.